Hey guys, so this week I wasn't planning on making a mental health awareness week video just because I didn't really know what to do it on. I mean, I have ideas, but I wasn't in the mood, overly in the mood for doing that sort of video, so I was going to miss it out. But then I was going through some books and I was sorting through some stuff and I found this book, which doesn't look that special as a notebook, but I knew it was my thoughts book, as what I called it. And basically in here I used to write kind of a bit of a diary sort of thing, and I thought what I can do today is sort of read out some bits and explain what was going through my life at that point, and that might help you with your mental health and also knowing when things might be going a little bit wrong. On here, and it says things I've overcome, and it kind of, there's certain things on here that I think, oh yeah, I actually was pretty not okay with that, where now I'm just like, that's an everyday thing for me. So the first thing is trains, making changes on trains, the cinema, eating in front of people, eating out, shopping centres, going out without makeup and messy hair, the phone, talking to people online without mum, new places, talking to strangers, being able to overcome my anxiety. So first sort of thing on trains, I used to be very funny on trains. I never really liked them, but now I'm fine with them, to be honest. There's no issue there whatsoever. Eating out was a huge thing with my eating disorder and everything like that. It was one of the biggest things I had to overcome, and even at the point I wrote this, I don't think I was fully overcome that yet. And I think there's a certain few things on here like the cinema, eating in front of people, the phone, new places, and talking to strangers, and also overcoming my anxiety. I don't think I had actually fully overcome at this point, but these sort of lists do kind of help make you realise what actually you have achieved and also what you've pretty much nearly achieved. And it was written on the 6th of the 7th, 13. So FFF, sick of the pain, the hurt, the hate, the why me? Why can't I be normal? I'm so sick of the pain. I can't take this anymore. I need help. I just don't know how to take this pain away. The sickness, the heartbeat, the tiredness, the hate, the shakes. I just want to scream. Just run away, but the pain follows. There's no escape. Nothing takes it away. It will never leave. It will always return. Always, forever. You only have one life and this is mine. My life's not bad. I have good job, good family, good friends. It's just my head making me ill with no medication to help. At this point, this was probably about, actually that was in the month of when I first went on my medication, and at this point there was nothing that should have triggered my anxiety or mental health problems, but I used to get anxiety every single day. I would be stood at work and be like that, just for no reason. Sometimes when I explained to people what my anxiety was like, I would be outside my house and then I would have an anxiety because I'm not in my house and I'm not safe. Also because I'm having anxiety, I am having anxiety because it's just a vicious circle. If I'm in my house, I'm having anxiety because when you're in bed all day, it's not a good life to have. So therefore I would get anxiety for feeling like I've ruined my life. When I was on no medication, but I was about to get some. So next list I put was for the doctors. Low moods every couple of days. So how I pictured it, it was very like normal person would be very up, down, like that. You know, just going on a normal cycle. Mine would be like woomph, 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 woomph. And even more so like woomph, normal, down, 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 woomph, maybe a little bit higher, down, 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 little bit higher, down, 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 down. So it'd be very extremes. And every couple of days, yes, I did get very low moods. And I think without my tablets, I do naturally do that anyway. sometimes even now I do get very, very low moods. Not so, I haven't had one in a long time, but there are patches in my life that I do get that sort of very high up and down, high up and down. So I also put anxiety every day, can't enjoy life, get bad anxiety when going out, find it hard to get up and pick myself up. No high without a low. Now this is a big one for me. I felt like if I was going to a party or something and I had overcome it and having a great time, I would be like, woo, having a great day out, and then the next day I would have the biggest low ever. So it was very, like I said, very up and down, and I don't know exactly why, but I think it was like adrenaline and then exhausted from it sort of thing. Feels like I have a cloud in my head, had for about 4 years at this point, never wants to get up in the morning. So clear signs of anxiety and depression at this point. Is the 6th of the 8th, so this is exactly a month later than the first one, 13. So this is about a week into when I had started my tablets. Now when you first start antidepressants, it normally gets a lot worse before it gets better because of extreme hormone changes, chemical changes. So what you can see in here, so my handwriting isn't the neatest at this point anyway, but here is my neat sort of list like that. Then goes on to when I'm anxious, goes on to this, and I'll show you a page later on that is a lot worse. So you do get sort of more scribbly in this sort of thing. I think a lot of other people suffer, well, not suffer from this, but when they do write down their thoughts, it is like quick and all over the place, if that makes sense. The urges are back. I just don't see the harm in cutting myself if no one finds out. I just want this pain to leave. I just want to go out. I just want to be able to eat. I hate you, anxiety. Why? All I do is try, but it never works. I want friends, but I hate leaving my room. It's just unfair. I just want to not have anxiety, that's all. I need to be happy. Why is this so hard? Why do I have to lie all the time? To everyone. You okay? Yeah, I'm good. But I'm not when I should be, and I hate this. So yes, like I said, it started to go downhill again, but it does pick up after this. You can see that it is that tricky thing. I think most self-harmers have that sort of thing of, why can't I go back to it if no one finds out? What harm is that doing? But at the end of the day, it's doing harm, obviously, to yourself and also others, because people do find out. Good reason to push friends away. I don't want to hurt them, and it scares me sometimes. I wish I could just hide in a hole, alone and dark, where I can't hurt anyone. It can't be fun having a friend who can't do things, as in dinner or the cinema. Must be boring and annoying. These are meant to be the years of my life. I feel as though I'm wasting them. I want friends, but I have anxiety. That sums up my anxiety a lot. Honestly, 3 years later, I still feel the same. Like, if you watched my most recent sort of mental health video, it was, I'll link it here as a card. It was the Reading panic attack video. Thing is with anxiety and depression and mental health is it shows you who your true friends are. And it's horrible. Because you go through hell, and later on in this book it does kind of highlight that. I would say try not to push your friends away, because you do just end up alone and unhappy. But if they are being horrible and not treating you right and not understanding that you have anxiety. Also, that wasn't my most recent mental health one. My other recent one, which I can't remember what I called. But that kind of goes over it. That was the car. That was me comparing myself to my car. I will also link that here. That is also on about how my friends treated me bad at different points. It talks about sort of pushing people away of the 11th, 13. Now, I met Ashton on the 2nd of the 11th, 13, so this is when I've met him. But this isn't about him, but he, in the first couple of weeks we didn't really even see each other, and it wasn't really a proper relationship, even though we classed that as our anniversary, but just because it's easier because that's the day we met. But yes, I'll go on to this. I'm not okay. This life isn't it. You're happy when it F's up again and again. And again. It stabs you in the back and it twists. You scream to stop, but nothing helps. No one cares. I hate this world. There is only pain. I feel sick. It's the anxiety again. It always leads to this. I'm just a mental girl who's drugged. It makes you better, but is it the real me? Who knows? Only God knows. But where is he now? Not here for me. I know I'm not a good person, but all I do is try. Save me. Save me, I need someone. All I do is hurt. People, help. I feel really sick. Life is an unfair. Help, I don't want to be a mental case anymore. At this point, my best friend had turned around to me and basically said some unreal things that she should not have said. Basically sort of left me on my own. I was very low at this point. At this point, I had been 2 years free of self-harm. And I relapsed because of losing this friend. She told me that I was stealing all her friends, that she met Ashton first, which isn't true. I met him first. We're at the same party. He shouldn't have mattered anyway. And I was very confused. I'd never had a boyfriend before, and I never had anyone interested in me before, and I was very confused at this point to how I was meant to deal with that. How I had no one left at this point, and it was very hard. I am broken. I feel like a jar which has been fixed with glue. The cracks still there, yet I am stronger than when I was broken. Am I a good person? I try to be. But does that make me a bad person in the first place? Which I think I am. I hope so. I really hope so. I wasn't a bad person. And then go on to say about my mates not talking to me. I know I haven't done anything wrong. Her anger may eat her away, and I hope it doesn't. I really do. I know my mental health is doing this to me. I must fight this, and it's not fair on me. I've gone too far to step back. You are not alone. A lot of others have the same problem. A lot of others take meds, and it doesn't make you less worthless. You can do a lot worse, a lot. You are not a bad person. I think I really needed that. I really needed that at the time. I think a lot of people were telling me that she was silly, and the problem with me is I care a bit too much. Even now, I still wonder how she's doing and stuff like that, even though she treated me wrong in a wrong time. And I often think about her, and I do miss our friendship. A lot of people just say forget it, and I should do. I really should do, but that really broke my heart. We were very good friends, and that really broke my heart. And I needed her at that point, and she wasn't there. And really, I look back, and a lot of times she wasn't there when I did have mental health problems. But she was there when I needed her at a time I really needed her. It's about 6 months before then. If you've been watching my videos, you know I'm autistic, and I'm not the best. I wasn't the best at emotions. I'm a lot more now, but the next bit is sort of a message I wrote to Ashton at this point. Okay, where do I start? First, I just make this clear. I have done this. I hate admitting my feelings to anyone. My mum, my friends. I just like to keep it locked away in my head. I guess because I'm scared I'll hurt someone. So I hope you feel special for me saying this. This week hasn't been easy at all, and it's all really shook me up, really. I was wrong this other day. I guess I was just pushing everyone away when I needed someone the most. I really like you. You really helped me through this week. And to be honest, I haven't stopped smiling for the last 2 weeks. I haven't probably blushed so much in my life. I'm not so great at putting stuff in words, and I'm far from perfect, but I do try my best that I can. P.S. I'm really sorry this was sent so late I can't sleep. Plus I'm really sorry if this wakes you up. You should turn your phone on silent. But I'm going to wrap this video up because it's been a bit longer. If I've missed anything out and I read something out and I missed something out, please comment below, and also if you have any questions, comment below anyway. I'm hoping everyone's mental health is good and you're feeling good in yourself anyway. But I will see you all soon. Also, I have recently done a sort of blog post on the mind about Crafternoon. So I will link that down below as well, and also on my end screen. And I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you have any questions, please let me know, and I hope this sort of helped you a little bit. I just wanted to say that, you know, it might have been really bad at one point, or you might be really bad at the moment. It does get better, and I'm 100% better than I was then. So anyway, I'll see you soon. Bye!